Okay, so in theory, everything should be working right, and I should be streaming now. Let me make sure that this is set appropriately for the sound. Hi guys. I'm by myself for now. Taylor's out with family, and I am playing some Gunfire Reborn. Hopefully, she'll come back home, and when she does, she'll be willing to play with me. That's the goal anyway, because she likes this game, and I adore this game. It's so cute and just it's a lot of fun. And I've beat it. I've, I've beat all of the normal mode, and then I was like, oh, what does this button do? And ended up fucking erasing all of my data. So, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I have to restart, which is fine. Let's see if it's a chance. Which again is fine by me. I like this game enough that having to restart is totally fine by me. Because when I got into this game when I first broke my foot and fell in love with it, like absolutely positively fell in love with it. And I ended up beating the normal and unlocking like a bunch of stuff, and then I ended up fucking up by deleting my data. I don't even have my old data, so it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna try and just play this game and have fun with it and see how far I can get solo. I found this game because of Worst Pre-Made Ever, which is a really awesome YouTube channel and Twitch streamer group. Kind of like, I don't like snipers too much, but I'll pick it up. I don't like snipers because this game is not geared towards sniping. Though Taylor loves it, which, I can't blame her. I'm glad that she found a style that she likes, and one of the characters is geared specifically towards sniping, so can't really fault her for that. It's just, the aiming. This game's all about like moving around, so if you don't have a character that's geared towards like being in one spot, sniping can be a little bit difficult and complicated. In normal games, you don't want to, you want to snipe if you can find a spot and just sort of kind of stay there and camp, which is seen as a bad thing in a lot of games, but I don't understand why, considering that that's the entire premise of sniping, is just being in one spot. Yeah, I know, it's fine. Lightning damage, cool. It's just kind of being in one spot, but whatever, it's fine. I know which character I want to get to and which character I want to have, so that's gonna be my goal. I like the bird, he's my favorite. And maybe, if I'm lucky, Taylor will join me. Also, if I randomly stop and am looking down, it's because I'm responding to aforementioned Taylor. Not because I'm trying to ignore you guys. As I said, she's not here, so I miss her. I mean, I'm basically, like, acting all puppy dog, because I'm like, I miss her, but she's only been gone for a little bit, and I was sleeping through part of that. So, That's cool. But, yeah, so if you don't watch Worst Pre-Made Ever, go check them out. Oh, hell yeah, Star Devour. They're on Twitch. They're on Gain 24 Max HP. Yeah, I'll do that. It's a good little thing to tide me over. But yeah, go check out Worst Pre-Made Ever. They're fucking awesome. I love them. They're so cool, and I look up to them, and they're awesome. Oh my god, it's actually really nice. So, I was playing this on a laptop before, and the mouse wouldn't hold down. So I would end up with just like it randomly stopping me from being able to do anything because the mouse wouldn't hold down. I'm not upgrading my other gun because I'm not using it, so that's just a waste of yeah. It's just a waste of resources at that point. I completely forgot what I was talking about, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Alright, bud. These horn beetles are not difficult, but definitely annoying. Same with the little bomb dudes. Not difficult, but certainly annoying. Yeah, so when I first started playing this, I was like, oh, I want to upgrade all of my weapons, and it's like, but I didn't know which weapons I liked at the time. Like, I was still experimenting. So I was just upgrading shit to upgrade it. And it's like, you shouldn't do that. But upgrading your weapons is really fucking nice. The Argus is good. Scorching Rounds is basically this. I like using lightning damage because it beats through shields. And I like the Star Devour because it automatically reloads itself. Not like it'll do the reload animation, but it will like actually just fill itself up as you're lying still. And this mixed with there's a scroll which I've been picking up and I haven't really been explaining, or I haven't picked up any scrolls because I haven't had any to pick up. Because I can't go into vaults yet, which is a problem. After throwing a smoke grenade, energy orb gains one more chance. 30 damage to enemies affected by any elemental effect. Hell yeah. I'll rock that shit. You get scrolls, and one of them is really nice because it makes it so that all ammo you pick up is directed towards the ammo type that you're using. So, like, for example, if I have the Star Devourer up, all of my ammo goes towards, it turns into green ammo, which means that I can basically fire indefinitely. No, I'll save that. There's more enemies here. But yeah, that basically means that as long as you're moving around, you're firing, you're hitting all your shit, you can fire pretty much indefinitely. Because enemies will drop ammo. And it just automatically gets converted. Which is really nice. Is that the lightning? No, that's the cavalry. Cavalry is a 3-shot burst. It's good. I just don't... I don't do 3-shot bursts well. What's up here? I guess I could go over and upgrade my weapon once for like $300 something or 100 and something, which wouldn't be bad, honestly. Get it to be level 3, I think. $248, yeah, that's not too bad. And it does a lot more damage, which is what I want. I'm all about the damage. Like, eventually I'll start upgrading my health so that I have less of a chance of dying, but I am all about that damage. And I'm not saying that that's, you know, the way that everyone should be. You know, you do need defense and skills and whatnot, but if I can increase my gun damage, you could bet your ass I will. And you can also increase the ammo capacity, like how much you can hold. Ooh, hello. Fuckers. I'm not playing this the smartest. And I know it. What's this? Frenzy shark? Eh. Ooh. Hey. Fuck you. Oh gods, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Need my shield to come back. Desperately need that shield to come back. Come on, bitch. Oh no. This is why you keep weapons of different ammo types around, is because you will run out of one of your ammos. Especially at this point, because I don't have, like, upgrades to that shit. So, it's all, like, fucky. Back itches. I wish people would stop sending porn things to my fucking YouTube or my Google Docs. I don't quite appreciate it. I don't want it. I don't need it. Do not like it. I'll do that. This character is very... Oh, first boss. Okay. I can do this, right? Just do that. We'll upgrade my health. We'll come over here. We can't upgrade any of those. I'll play through the cutscene so that you guys can see it. He's cool. I like this guy. He's an Oni. But like a furry Oni. And I swear to the gods, if I beat him on my first try, I'm gonna laugh my ass off, honestly. I could stop him from getting his shield back, but he gets it back so fast. And I can honestly just take it down. Whoop, nope, okay. So I am not gonna revive, because now is when I get to get my upgrades. This is him basically saying, like, hey, you remember that thing I gave you? Well, now you can you can be revived. All right, let's do that. And then we'll do that and that. And yeah, we'll do... let's get some more health. Health is super important. Super important in this game. Like, you need as much damage and as much fucking health as you can possibly get in this. And eventually, I will be getting the ability to start off with a weapon. It'll be one of 3 weapons. Or rather, it'll give me a choice of one of 3 weapons. And they're random, because this is a roguelike. But it's a first-person shooter, and I like it. I've been looking for roguelites that I could play, preferably with Taylor. And then we found Worst Pre-Made Ever, and, like, I happened to come across this game. Hey, fuck off. Okay, so this will be first experience with scrolls. So this one reduces my stuff, but it gives me 2 extra revives, and it'll automatically revive me. So that's really good, and I don't have to spend my shit to use that revive. But somewhere around here is a smoke grenade capacity +4. Yeah, I'll take that. Ah, there it is. So this is a vault. Vaults are special little areas where you go in, you beat enemies, and when you beat them, you get scrolls, and it's really helpful. Ow. Bullet bank. That's the good shit, is what that is. I love me some bullet bank. And did it automatically give it to me? No, it did not. I just unlocked it. I didn't actually get it. Ammo belt. Ammo capacity gets doubled. That's good too. Ammo capacity getting doubled mixed with bullet bank is just fucking ridiculous. Because what bullet bank does is that's the one that converts it to whichever one your gun that you're using at the time uses. So you essentially never have to worry if you have bullet bank plus the gun belt. And it's really nice. Grenadiers, not that big of a problem. They're just, you know, dodge around the shit that they throw. Spearmen are honestly more of an issue. Yes, Star Devourer. Give it to me. That's not what I meant to do. Switch those around. Because I have a natural habit to scroll in a certain way. Ah, yes, and the demonic aura diffusions. So every now and then, when you walk into a room, you get these demonic aura diffusions, which will do different varied things. This one makes it so that every time you kill an enemy, it turns into one of those horned beetles, which, not the worst to deal with, honestly. It's annoying for sure, especially in these early levels, because they swarm, and if you don't manage them properly, they become an issue. But they're not too difficult. Honestly, I think that the exploding one can be more difficult if you're running a close range build. Immunity to close. I'll take that. I'll take that. But yeah, if you're running a curse or a close range build, the beetles become even easier to deal with. But the explosion one becomes a little bit more harrowing because, well, you're having things explode right in your face. But even then, like, so you get a shotgun later on called Infinity or something like that. And it's a really good shotgun. Like, it does so much damage. And you don't have to be right next to it, and after a while it ends up being an auto shotgun. Like, or I guess it starts off as an auto. Let me rephrase that. It starts off as an auto, but as time goes on, you end up, it shoots faster and faster, which is nice. God, I got so used to playing the bird, which that's going to be what I shoot for, is the bird. I want it so bad. But that's why I'm not really upgrading my hero stuff. Damage interval is increased, max shield, shield recharge speed. Let's do this one. I'm all out offensive, baby. 100%. It's like I said the other day, you gotta be 100% real with yourself. That is not what I want. But this, you are what I want. Start of our upgrade, thank you. Whoop. That was scary. God, I love the start of ours so much. And of course I completely fucking missed my shot. I was like Alexander Hamilton, except for the opposite. So, not like Alexander Hamilton. Oh no, I'm about to die. And I'm about to go to the boss room when I'm about to die. Let me actually take out these guys with this one. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I'm going to go up against a boss. And I want to save my start of our ammo. For that boss. And no hit scan here, my friends. We run this shit legit. Not to say that hit scan isn't legit, but let's get rid of these guys. Though it's the beetle that we really want to take care of. If you take care of the boss, then the rest will die. So that's, you know, a good thing. Plus, once you beat the boss, you get new weapons. I think it's every time you beat a mini-boss, or I guess they're called elite enemies. Every time you beat a major boss, so the thing that blocks you off from what I'd call the next floor, I guess, or the next area, major area change, you get some new weapons. Okay, 75 damage, automatically reroll every curse scroll. I don't have any curse scrolls, and I don't particularly care for something that is reliant on a very will not be happening all the time thing. So I will get the one that just automatically adds it to my magazine, even though I'm using one that reloads so fast that it's not even remotely funny. That it basically doesn't... Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Apparently I was low on health. Did not know. Good to know. Good to know. Shrieker, I don't care for the Shrieker. It's good. It's a good weapon. Don't get me wrong. It does a lot of damage, but Angelic Aura, that's one that I care about. And all enemies dead within 7 meters drop 2 times the basic rewards. Yes, please. Peddler, come here. We'll do this. And then I think that's good. That's all we need from you. I like the Angelic Aura. I don't think it does as much damage. Oh, it does more damage. Never mind. It doesn't reload automatically, though, so that's... I'll take upgraded rate of fire. I mean, why not? Am I right? I wish someone was in here, because then you guys could tell me if my audio was working properly. Yeah, check that shit out. A little bit harder to aim, but definitely faster and bigger ammo clip, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Now, in these early levels, you might be tempted to continue on your section and revive, because, like, oh, I've got so many good weapons, like, I could probably get really far here. Don't fall into that trap, because your primary goal is not to beat the game right now. It's to get as far as you can and get as many upgrades as you can. And the thing with reviving yourself is that if you revive yourself, you will lose your gems. It costs your little special currency up there, the blue thing, to revive. So if you do that, I mean, play this game how you want to play it, but this is my own personal advice. If you revive yourself, you will miss out on those gems, without a doubt. So I'm not the type of person to tell people how to play the game. I'm simply giving advice from what I've noticed. And what I've noticed is, don't do that shit. Not in the early parts, because you're gonna be able to get back to here where you were relatively easy. It's not like this is really far or anything like that. And there's 3 main levels, at least for now. This game is still in early access, but, like, honestly, oop, I didn't even stop him. He didn't even care. But yeah, honestly, you can get back here. You can easily, you can get back here. And nothing that you've acquired is going to be so, like, game-changingly important that it's worth wasting potential upgrade to keep yourself at it, you know? So just don't, and let it be what it is. Let it ride. If you die, you die. That's the whole point of roguelikes. And just attack it from a different angle, you know? Use that as a chance to get new items. Okay, against the flow. No. I think I'll go for elemental power. It's not to say that the other one isn't good, it's just, I think I'll go for elemental power. Was this the floor with the peddler? Because talking to him would actually be really nice right now. Nope, this was not the floor with the peddler. Also try to remember which way to scroll to get to your primary weapon that you like. Lord knows I don't. I fuck that shit up constantly. Hey, you stay there. If I can also make a recommendation, always take out the longbowman first. Everything else is inconsequential. Focus all your shit on the longbowman, because they are fucking powerhouses of damage. I hate these horse head fucks. They're just so hard to get to because they when you're playing in close range, your like swords and shit. Like if you're playing the bird and you have the close range, your leap, which I'll show you, eventually we'll get to the bird. The leap that the bird has and the cleave that the bird has go right through that shield, so it's not even an issue. I'll stick with what I've got. I don't see a point in doing that. But the bird is super good. And swords and stuff, like melee weapons, go right through shield. But yeah, so the cool thing about this game is that there's so many different ways that you can play the characters that, and the game that someone looking at you and going, oh, well, I recommend you do this and grab this build as soon as possible. It's like, first off, the chances of you actually getting that exact build, like, are fucking low. Because even the upgrades that you can get are randomized. Do that. Talk to you, and I can't do anything with you. Like, the order that you get them, like, there's no way of knowing what the order is going to be. So, you know, don't rely on what other people tell you to do for your upgrades. Just do what's fun. One of the things that's always bothered me about, you know, the internet nowadays is it's like, oh, you're not running this super amazing awesome build. Well, you're not playing this game right. And it's like, hey, you want to know how to play the game right? Have fun. That's it. I can give you little tips and tricks to defeat this guy, but I won't sit here and tell you like, oh, this build is the best build and so on and so forth. I don't like certain things. I don't like certain guns, but you might. And that's awesome, because that's how human nature works. Is that we are different people. So, you know, fuck it, man. Don't ask what the right build is. Ask what the right build for you is. And the only person that can figure that out is you. It's kind of like life, but whatever. I'm not going to get all philosophical about it. I'm just kind of here. Alright, so this was the weapon that I was telling you guys about earlier, Illusion. It is a super awesome shotgun. Takes up a different type of ammo than the one that I had before, which is good. Occult Scroll, Dual Edge, cool. And I recommend going around and shooting all of these to try and get as much ammo as possible. Because if you notice, I'm at halfway on the green. But yeah, I can give you guys suggestions on like how I play it, but again, you might not like the game the same way that I do. I actually really like the characters that are kind of geared towards close range, because they're fun, they're enjoyable. I also like the doggo, but that's because I like doggos. Alright, I'm going to show you guys what this illusion does. Look at that. Look at that. Super high tech. If I can hit. I'm not going to get far. Yeah. I knew I wouldn't. This first area is it's a bitch. And it's honestly like, basically that first area is just like, hey, this is going to be a skill check. Just to see how you're doing. If you're doing okay, if you're able to get past this zone. I want Where is it? 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 Arms support. That's what I want. Confirm. That's what I like. So, what arms support does is you come over here and you open up this and you automatically start off with one of these weapons. I'm going to run Angelic Aura because it's good. And we should actually be relatively okay to just carry on and not really worry about like talent levels or anything like that. Because one of the things I'd like to do is unlock the bunny at some point. I've never played as her, so I don't know how she plays, and I'm very curious. And I'm trying to not get too far ahead of Gemini, so if I do upgrade anything, it'll be, oh fuck. That's a lot. Weapon damage, brutal gloves. God, we just unlocked a lot of shit, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna snipe that and go get this vault. So there are 3 types of vaults, at least at this point in the game. There are 3. There is basically go through and fight a bunch of enemies. There's go through and do this puzzle type deal. And then there's defeat this boss. And at this point in the game, there are 3 different bosses that you can go up against. While your shields return. Yeah, I don't like that one too much, but I might be able to sell it off later. Which, you know, is fine. That's the other thing. Scrolls aren't just upgrades. They can also be used as resources if you find the right red chests. So if you're just given like an option of 3 different scrolls and none of them look good, pick one up anyway. Because, or if none of them are like mind-blowing and you're just like, I'm not really feeling that one, pick it up anyway. Because it could potentially be used to trade. And on top of that, like, it's an extra upgrade. Like, can't go wrong with that. What's that thing? Any press is good press. You know, any upgrade in this game is helpful. So, in some way, shape, or form, even if you don't actively notice that it's helpful, it's still helpful. It could be appearing to do absolutely nothing, but it probably does something. So this is the 3rd type that you guys haven't seen yet, which is boop. Basically do an obstacle course. Ooh. Hit. Now the cool thing about this is that your shield can actually tank most of the damage of these bowels, but probably still shouldn't intentionally hit them if you can help it. It's kind of up to you, but I wouldn't recommend it because ow. But yeah, no, this game's just really good. I like this one. And if you notice, I do the same thing that I did with Binding of Isaac back when I played that on the channel, where I suffer majorly from too good to use disorder, where I'm like, oh, I shouldn't use my skills or anything like that. And at first, like, whenever I first start playing this game, I'm like, I shouldn't be using them because they'll, you know, it's a limited resource, but like, use them. You get enough. Yeah, more lightning damage, because I believe the Angel Killer or Angelic Aura is lightning, but I don't know how to check that. So it's whatever. also don't like keeping like an unnecessary weapon. Like if I know I'm never going to use a weapon, I don't like keeping it on me because it makes it difficult to scroll back and forth between your Foundry and the Angelic Aura. Let me guess, they turn into, yep. And it tells you over on the right hand side like which demonic aura you get if you get one. So it's not like a mystery or anything. You will always know what your demonic thing is. I just don't always check. In this room in particular, like if you pop into a vault that's this room, I have never had it be anything other than the hermit beetles. Inflicting decay. Okay. I always feel like when I start playing games like this, like I always start them up. Ooh, hello. I always start them up after I've already kind of gotten used to them a little bit. So I feel bad. So I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm used to it. I can explain it a bit. But it's also partially because I don't want to suck on YouTube as much. Like, or because I like trying out games before I play them, because I always feel bad like starting up a new series and then realizing that I hate the game and then not playing it. Like I like finishing series, contrary to popular belief. So it's just, you know, I don't like playing games that I know I'm not gonna finish them. So I like trying them first to see like, hey, am I going to enjoy this, or is this going to fill me with the fury of 1,000 suns? Is it going to be good, or am I going to hate how it controls? It's like there was a game that Taylor and I got that's a werewolf game. And I was like, oh yeah, werewolf game. And it came out in 2021, and it looked and played like ass. Like, if a game doesn't look good, I'm fine with that. Like, this one has, you know, kind of weird graphics and whatnot. It's still a very pretty game, but like, if a game looks like ass, I can deal with it. But if a game plays like ass, if a game plays like ass, the story isn't good, the fucking just, there's no redeeming qualities to it, I can't do it. And similarly, if a game looks beautiful but has a bad story or plays shittily, I'd rather play a low quality, like graphically, a low gravity. Think before you speak, David. I don't have anyone else here to make fun of me for it, so I have to make fun of myself for it. I'd rather play a game with shit graphics but really good story and really good gameplay than play a game with fucking really good graphics but really shit gameplay. God, I hate this guy so much. Come on, bitch. He is by far the worst boss. Mini-boss. And he turns so fast. Like, normally, big broody enemies like this, they don't turn that fast, right? So, like, you can kind of... Oh, God, I have insufficient grenades. Ah, there we go. Jesus. Okay. He's not hard, he's just annoying. Like, I feel like when you first go up against him, he's like, oh God, what am I to do? and he's scary. But, like, once you get used to his patterns and shit, he's not hard. He's just annoying. And frustrating. And pisses me off. Reasonable luck. Elemental power. Elemental effect will be passed to a random enemy. Well, I'm doing lightning damage, I think. Pretty sure. So I should reasonably stick with lightning damage, right? That's what logic tells me to do. But yeah, even the baby versions of that fucking fuck are frustrating. Like, I just really hate the horse head guys. I think they're a cool enemy in concept, but I just hate waiting. Not to go all Aaron Hansen. Ooh. Hey, fucker. Don't sneak up on me like that. Because it's basically wait, wait, shoot, wait. And that's just frustrating and annoying. Or you can employ this. Oh, well. Fuck you. Or you can employ this strategy. Yeah, cool. Immune to the negative effects of lightning. I'll take it. Oh. I'll take that too. Wham blam, thank you, ma'am. Yeah. We'll do that. I'm down for that. There's a bun around here somewhere. I don't know where, but even if there's not, there's the peddler. Fucking trade up. Peddler. Where are you, peddler? Hello. Give me bun. Thank you. See, this is the problem with me streaming and recording on my own. I'm here by myself, so my conversations just kind of go all over the place. Like a fucking demented squirrel. What do you have? Ah, fuck, you have illusion. I like illusion. I would have preferred having illusion. I didn't dodge that? Seriously? Okay. Get some extra damage before he starts fully charging up. Yeah, once you get used to this guy's patterns, he's... Ah, fuck me. Ow. I honestly would be fine with losing here. Yeah. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. How long have I been streaming for? About an hour? That's reasonable. That is reasonable. I will upgrade this once. And I will do one more run, and then I'll end the stream for now. And maybe Maybe Taylor will be with me when I pop in again. That'd be nice. Oh, illusion. I have to. It's illusion is just such a fucking boss gun. But I shouldn't use it at first. Gotta get ammo. And there we go. Now I can use it. Ninja's discipline. +5 lucky shot. I am a ninja. My mommy told me. But I'm not like that ninja. I'm not the streamer ninja. But see the fucking range on that shit? This shotgun's awesome. And I don't like shotguns. But this one, it eats bosses. It fucking demolishes enemies. It's just, I cannot sing its praises enough. And I will grab this and upgrade this and fire damage. Sure. I think illusion does fire damage. I think they're all tied to the color that they are. Like fire is red. If a gun is red, it's probably fire. Oh, I should be using this because this is a boss area. Argus is fucking legit too. Oh, it's not a boss area. Well then, fine. I was like, oh, I'll just use this to preserve my ammo for the mini boss. And then they said, fuck you. So, you know what? Maybe fuck you. How's that? There's a 33. Oh, okay. I can deal with that. I ain't upset about it. You won't catch me crying about a chance to reset my cooldown. Like, rapid fire shotgun that has good range is such a rarity. Yeah, I can actually do this. So, gain a random scroll, bullet bank. Hell yeah, I'll take it. And then we come back over here and heal. I said heal. I didn't mean to buy the bullets. But I guess I have them now. Can't really complain too much about having more bullets. I mean, I could, but with the amount of times in previous sessions that I've not had enough bullets, it would be kind of one of those like, hey, you're a dick. But yeah, no, Argus just does a lot of damage, and so does this one. What is it, Illusion? Illusion does a lot of damage. Argus does a lot of damage. Their range is nice. So if you're the type of person that likes staying back, and you don't like shotguns because you're like, oh, I'd have to get up close. Illusion. I don't particularly care for the Wild Hunt. It does a lot of damage, but you have to be up close, and it's also very slow. Which I'm not a fan of. But it's not bad. Like, again, it just depends on your playstyle. Like, I said it before, and I'll say it again. I can sit here and tell you, like, oh, you should definitely play with this gun, or you should play with, ow, ow, ow. Maybe I'm not the best person to be giving advice. Wah! It wouldn't move. I'm not the type to blame, like, the game or my controller, but it wouldn't let me move. I don't think there are any buttons back here. This is gonna be dangerous. Like, really dangerous. Like, fuck me dangerous. Oh, gods. Whoop, I see you. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be telling people. But yeah, if you like doing massive damage and you're okay with being up close and okay with slow reloading and basically shotguns as they're supposed to be, and only having 2 shots, and I could go on shitting about the fucking gun that I hate. It's not my least favorite, but it's definitely not my favorite. But if you're okay with that, then, you know, go for it. Like, go for the wild hunt, because it does a lot of damage. Make no mistake, I just don't like it. And there are people out there that do, and that's fine. We all play games in a different way. Oh yeah, this definitely does fire damage. Does it say it does fire damage? Nope. No, it does not. Looks like this is a boss. And it doesn't matter which ammo I use. This is probably either going to be the beetle or the knight. It's the knight. I also think if you're playing the bird, this one... Stop it. Like, refills your armor. Because there's armor later on in the game. And armor is the yellow stuff that you see above, like, the foot soldiers' heads. And armor does not automatically regenerate. At all. Make no mistake, it does not. Come on, just get him down. But there are ways to regenerate it, like, there's only one character that has it, so, Rainbow, I'm good, thanks. There's ways to regenerate it, like, the only character that has it is the bird. And if you use his leap attack, he regenerates a little bit, and then as time goes on, that would actually be really good. Immunity to slows, fire damage plus 25, yeah. That's what we're doing. His leap will regenerate it a little bit, and then as eventually you can get upgrades that, like, his cleave will do it too, and his fucking, like, a lot of shit will do it. But I believe, if I'm thinking correctly, if I understand correctly, getting headshots with this weapon will also regenerate armor. And it could be headshots with any weapon, but it's just this weapon that I noticed it working with. So, I don't know. I can't tell you for sure. But, that's what I've noticed or observed. And it's part of why I fell in love with this fucking weapon. this room is notorious for these guys, which makes me not care for it much. Yeah, there it is. All right. We're gonna quit because my butt's hurting. But no one joined the stream, so I don't have to say thank you for joining the stream. But what I will say is thank you for watching this if you are watching this on YouTube later on. Stay tuned for possibly more of this, and I might stream more later today, depending on if Taylor wants to. But I'm trying to keep up a stream, you know, at least a few times a week, like at least 3, which is probably going to end up happening most often on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So if you're able to come in and hang out, do so. If not, it all goes up on YouTube. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Oh, my camera is at a weird angle in it. Sorry.